Welcome, fellas. Well, we only witnessed one Vayne miss, but I mean, it's understandable considering that Basil Huff has accepted this fight on a short notice. Like, you can't criticize the guy who accepts the fight on a short notice and misses the scale. I mean, he didn't look too bad, let's be honest, but it was 1 pound, so no, it was 0.5 pounds. I just hope this is not a massive Vayne miss. I mean, the fight will proceed as expected. The fight will proceed, but I'm hoping that this fight is going to, still think this fight is going to be pretty much nice. And anyway, so far, let me grind through with last minute picks and predictions. As I already promised you, I'm going to get on with it right now. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I think, and we're gonna, Holly Holm, like my lock of the night. Evan Smith versus Perez. Hello, face. How are you doing? Evan Smith versus Perez. Fight starts round 3. Side call Perez. I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Man, just this construction work is killing me. It's hard, but I'm not complaining. I mean, just saying it's hard. It's very hard, actually. Hard to work with people. I ain't got used to working with people. That is pretty much hard to me. But overall, I'm feeling okay. Alexander Munoz versus Carl Ditton. Just saying Munoz to win. Gonna go with Munoz to win because people are gonna say max side quality C. And the next one, Tyson Nam versus Azat Maksum. Nam versus Maksum, no distance. Side call, side is Maksum, but Nam has a good history of upsetting big names, and don't be surprised if he pulls out another upset. The next one is Genaro Valdez versus Ivan Elder. Ivan Elder should win, but Elder versus Valdez, no distance, or Elder to win. Overall, let's be honest, Basil Hafez didn't look that bad on the scales. Austin Lingo versus Mel Costa. Lingo versus Costa. Fight starts round 3 for Lingo to win. I just don't think Melk is that good, and if Costa is able to keep this fight on the feet, I am pretty much confident. That he might win the fight only if he is able to keep it on the feet. The next one is going to be Stella Nunez versus Victoria Dudakova. Hate to say it, but I'm saying Dudakova to win. Big fan of Stella Nunez, but overall, no. Tucker Lutz versus Melsik Bagdasaryan. Lutz versus Melsik. Fight starts round 3. Side call, Melsik to win. That is going to be my side call. Is going to be Melsik Bagdasaryan to win. I just need to share this on Discord. Hold on. Just to share this, 1 second. 1 second. Okay. 1 second. Just copying this on the famous Twitter group where I'm a member. All right. So far, we're doing okay. Can't complain. We're doing an okay job so far, and now we are going to transition to the main card. I just need to divide this stream. Let's see. Preliminary card until minute 5. Main card until minute. Then chit chat. Fine. We're gonna transition to the main card. McKinney versus Sadikov, no distance. Side call Sadikov, but it's like 50-50. I think no distance is a better call. Then the next one is the fight between Norma Dumont and Chelsea Chandler. Got Dumont to win. Dumont to win over 2.5 or Dumont decision. That is going to be my next call. Albert Dure versus Jun Young Park. Dure versus Park. Fight starts round 3 or over 2.5. Side call Durev. Durev decision. I think Durev is like a nice underdog in this fight. Very much of a nice. Otman Zaiter versus Francisco Prado. No distance. Or Otman to win. Like, don't have much of a guts to bet on Francisco Prado. I can't even call Francisco Prado a nice opportunity to bet. So then we are gonna go into the fight between Jack Della Maddalena and Basil Hafez. Basil Hafez didn't look too great on the scales, but we can't criticize him. Only 0.5 pounds, but he accepted the fight on short notice. So he deserves credits for accepting the fight on short notice, and I would gladly give him credits for that. I would really gladly give him credits for that. I think he did a stoic, heroic act for accepting the fight on a short notice, and I am very much confident that he did a great job with that. But so far, I'm going to say like JDM to win. JDM ETD. Can't believe that Hill vacated the belt. Achilles tendon injury is brutal, man. I'm having a hard time with that for already 5 months. And I still didn't get back to the gym, so I'm gonna tell you this is extremely hard, honestly. Holm versus Silva. Holm versus Silva over 2.5. Hello, Kale. Holm to win. Holm decision. Yeah, the light heavyweight division is cursed. I know. That division is cursed. I also have same thing to say. Alright, I showed you. So sad about Jamal. Yes, I've seen that. Very much sad event about Jamal. I know, man. I'm like very sad because it had to go down that way. But I'm telling you, I suffered the same injury, and what can I say? What can I say? I suffered the same injury, and I know how he feels. Watch the video as soon as it came out. Do you think Alex versus Young could be for the belt? Right now, anything is possible. Right, giving Alex a chance right off the bat would be a bit unfair, but yeah, only one more day until 3 energy drinks. You are right. I will have to take 3 of them. You are right, definitely. This is like midnight, like 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. This is gonna be hard, very hard card for me. Yeah, Alex versus Young would be for the belt. I thought he was throwing from. No throwing. It's for real. I know many people didn't believe that, but it's for real. Yeah, no joke, it's for real. Believe it or not, it's for real. I know. Sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow, but yes, it's a hard pill to swallow. No, he was not throwing. I knew right off the bat it was not throwing because, listen, good thing about my injury, I didn't have to undergo surgery. Jamal Hill will have to undergo surgery. I assume his Thompson test was negative, and I'm only gonna tell you that I cannot, be happy because of it. Hill got hurt during a basketball game. He got hurt during a basketball game. Oh man, holy cow! Elliot Mokaev. I think Mokaev gonna win decision, but gonna be a good fight. So you wanna say that Hill got hurt? He was playing with all the UFC fighters along with DC. That's why I never play basketball. Basketball is actually pretty much dangerous sport. Like especially when you're having it's happening at 294. That is amazing. I believe that guy is gonna bring a lot of fireworks. Weird theory. No, I never play basketball because I really never play. I hurt myself at the soccer match though, but I'm just saying I never play basketball because of that. My body got used to running, got used to some kind of other activities and MMA activities, but my body is not designed for like basketball and jumping. After 290, Dennis said the light heavyweight title is being worked on. Not at the moment. Sorry, I have to disagree at the moment. Of course, Hill vacated the belt, Proashka vacated the belt, Blaovic and Kalaev ended in a draw. I don't think we're going to have the champion so far. We might not see Hill until later of the 2024. The earliest to see Hill is in March. In March is the earliest time. I'm just saying, if he undergoes surgery until the end of July, the earliest you can see him is March, because that injury is like 4 to 6 months, but mostly 6 if your Thompson test is negative. But when you hurt Achilles tendon once, believe me, it's a nightmare injury. One of the worst injuries. One can get. Just saying. That is one of the worst injuries one can get. So, I'm just saying. Just don't think I'm just a big fan of that guy. No, I'm not. But think he'll found out he was injured, and then I knew at the post fight. That injury is pretty much hard to fake. He's probably unable to walk. Do you think Krylov and Johnny Walker should get a title shot too? No, no. It would be a bit unfair towards the rest of the division. No. And Rakic also cannot get a title shot because he's still recovering of an injury. Like, no, 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 absolutely no. Ankalaev versus Blaovic again, I don't think it would be fair, but I wouldn't mind if Ankalaev becomes the champ, but with that idiot Ramzan Kadyrov, I don't want his champions. I don't want champions from that idiot Kadyrov. Walker should fight Ankalaev. That would be a good scrap. That would really be a good scrap. Jan Blaovic should fight for the title. Magomed versus Yuri is possible. I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't mind to see that, or maybe. But I think greater hype would be Czech Republic versus Poland. Yuri fights Jan Urpantan for the belt. Jan Blaovic more likely gonna bring more hype because it's Poland against Czech Republic. Imagine how good that would be. You can also make an event in Czech Republic, or you can make an event in Poland. Think Jan will win the belt. I would love to see Jan becoming the champ again. He's got nasty calf kicks. Here Jan makes sense. I can confirm that. I can confirm that Jirka versus Jan perfectly makes sense to me in the first place. To me, that fight kinda makes sense, if you're asking. That fight kinda makes sense. Hello, Cyrus. Alex will win now. Anything is possible. Rematch. Alex is also coming with a brutal loss. Like Platan against Jan. We're about to see. We're really about to see. I don't know what to tell you, fellas. I believe it could be a nice fight though, but I'm not saying it is going to be the greatest one. Jan doesn't wrestle. Yeah, yes, but Jan is actually good on the ground. No, he's not trashy on the ground. You've seen against Adesanya that he pretty much dominated on the ground, and against Ankalaev he was having a hard time. Jan has calf kicks and checks, can take Alex down. Well, he took Adesanya down. And Alex is not better wrestler than Adesanya, let's be honest. Alex is a pure form of a striker. Alex is just a pure form of a striker. So yeah. But I still am the best MMA predictor. Pereira can't throw kicks against Jan. No, he can't. No, he can't. And as a kickboxer, he won't be able to check those calf kicks because kickboxers ain't got used to those calf kicks. That's a new invention. A new invention of Jeremy Stevens, which skyrocketed the popularity of kicking in the world of MMA. Hope Gover helps Potan. We're about to see. Honestly, got no idea what to say. I'm just hoping you are gonna be right, but I don't know, man. I'll be honest, I don't know how is that gonna play out. I would like to say it's gonna play out nicely, but I can't tell you that. Cause it's pretty much unknown to me. Damn, that fight is in 3 weeks. Let's see. Is it for the belt now? Only God knows that. Sorry, I cannot tell you that. Because belt is vacated and I've got no idea what is Dana White gonna do. Tomorrow morning I'm gonna record other predictions, like of those fights who were set. Like I don't have time right now, but tomorrow morning I'm gonna record it. Yeah, I'm promising you tomorrow morning I'm gonna record it, so no worries about that, fellas. Now is the perfect time for a Dan announcement. I said the same. Expect one before Saturday. I don't think he's gonna do it right now because we have an event. I even dare to say he's gonna do it on Sunday. Tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is more likely. Or maybe on Sunday. Maybe during the card or something like that. Yeah, maybe. That could be a nice piece of the announcement, yes. Hello, Grayson. How has your training been doing? My training is better. I started running. Right now I'm running at 50% of my abilities. But my tendon is still hurts. I can only box and that's it. Still can't kick. I'm trying to recover, but still can't kick. Sorry. Still cannot kick. I can only box right now, and I can land maybe a knee, an elbow, and that's it. At least I can run at 50%. I was running today, but my stamina is horrible for running, but I'm doing a better job. Not gonna lie, I'm doing a better job. It's better right now for me. I mean, my leg is healing, but not the best right now. I can just say it's healing. Sounds like you will be able to referee again in the future. Well, the season kicks off in the mid August, so as it's kicking off in the middle of the August, I can't say I will or won't be able to ref. I hope I will be able to, but we're about to see. Yes, I hope I will be able to. So, yes, I hope I will be able to. Beton Dudakova and Elin Perez. Backing you up on both. Who do you think should be on UFC cover? Volkanovski. I believe Volkanovski or maybe John Jones. But I would give advantage to Volk. Volk Islam, that could be okay. Volk Makachev could be, yes, that is okay. I would put Volkanovski on the cover, or Jones, so we agree on that. Like with Izzy and Jorge in UFC 4. Um, Hope Volk. Well, try it out. Nothing is gonna be bad when it comes to that aspect of the game. Like, try it out, man. There's nothing to lose, literally. I also hope Volk is gonna be on the cover. Yeah, I'm also hoping for the same. Why would Volk and Islam do a photo shoot like Izzy and Jorge? Because of popularity, I guess. I guess popularity is everything. Yeah, that's what I believe. I believe popularity is everything, so why not? I don't see why not. And maybe in the evening I will have another stream. They could for being popular. I don't think they're cool like that. Huh. Well, you never know. You never know. Even if they hate each other, they can make money. I think Volkanovski is not a big fan of Makachev. Hope is just Volk. Me too. Me too. I'm also hoping for the same. What do you think of Lingo Costa? Fight starts round 3 or Lingo to win. What about Charles? Nah, no, he lost. He lost the belt fight. No, could maybe be Johnson the Desanya. I would kill myself if that happens. Why would that scrawny clown Desanya be on the cover again? Mr. Racial slur, trying to shove more easy into the public. Most promising underdog. I would go with Urev for that. I think it's possible Jones could be on the cover. Wouldn't mind that. Not easy again. He was already in UFC 4. Yeah, it would be pretty much unfair. Yeah, I have to say it would be pretty much unfair. McGregor was back-to-back cover star. But that was horrible. Will you be roasting? Absolutely. Absolutely, I will be roasting Durev this weekend. Absolutely, 100%. Let me see fighters to roast. UFC 5 has a better career mode. I hope so too. It's always been the same. Let me check who can I roast this weekend. Durev is a nice name to roast. Sadikov is a nice name to roast too. But we're gonna see. Hardly I will roast Sadikov because Sadikov is, that fight with Terence McKinney gonna be fireworks, but I can try roasting him. And other fighters I can only roast if they take part in a horrible fight. But Sadikov is a nice name to roast, but roasting star number one is going to be Durev this time. Yes, Durev gonna be roasting star number one. I want Oliveira and Volk on Jones. Need to roast McKinney. Oh yeah, that guy was trashing the MMA guru. You are right. You are right. Hope they have top 15 of each division. And the graphics are better. Yeah, that guy was threatening to MMA guru. I remember that guy was threatening to the MMA guru. I remember he recorded the video. Yeah, that guy was in threat comments against Terence McKinney. You can have the champ jar for every fighter in normal fight mode. That would be awesome. Holy Holm fights need to be roasted. Painful amounts of cage push. I agree with that. Holy Holm can be roasted for boring fight, like UFC 3. Yeah, Holy Holm can be roasted for a boring fight. You are right about that. I can't agree more. She will probably give us a boring fight, so will you also be roasting Hafez? Basil Hafez? He missed the scale, but he missed only by 0.5 pounds. If he works horribly, we can try it out. Should also be able to change a fighter's type of shorts and the colors of the shorts. That could be nice. Yeah, Hafez missed the scale, but by 0.5, which he accepted on a short notice, so... Yeah, he accepted the fight on a short notice. I can say, like... Missing by 0.5 and accepting on short notice isn't such, it isn't that painful to me. My only issue with Holly Holm is that she is the main event. I also disagree with that. She's gonna be a boring main event. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a boring main event. I think JDM's fight is gonna be more entertaining. Even Otman Zaiter versus Francisco Prado sounds more entertaining. What else would have been in the main event? I believe anything is better than Holly Holm. They need someone with the name he has a main event. You're right about that. All other fighters don't have big names aside of JDM, but JDM and Basil Hafez are already in the co-main. Dudakova is a cutie. Dana White is definitely promoting her with this fight. Yes, I can tell you that. Unfortunately, I think Dudakova is going to win. I'm not a fan of her. I don't like her fighting style. I might be roasting her. Just to say, I don't like her fighting style. I might be roasting Dudakova, but she's probably gonna win. I'm gonna see, but there is a chance of roasting Dudakova. So chances of roasting are let me see. I might be roasting Dudakova because I don't like her fighting style. Yeah, McKinney and Sadikov could be a nice roasting opportunity, Dura 100%, and Holm is also a nice roasting opportunity because of her very boring fight. But Zil Hafez, I don't know, he missed by 0.5 accepting a short notice. We're about to see. I think she will actually get to finish. Rare naked choke. I say the same, man. She is constantly dragging the fight to the ground, and that is something I heavily don't like. I heavily don't like super ground fighters. And like she will right off the bat try to drag the fight to the ground, which is something I can't like. Unfortunately, I cannot like that, and I'm not going to say it will work or will not work, but I'm just saying it's boring for us fans. Fans won't stand up for a brawling war because we are the fans. Like, we want brawl, we don't want boring fights. I'm just saying that we are not fans of boring fights. Boring fights are not turning us on. I mean, let's be honest. Does a boring fight turn you on? I would say no. A war turns me on. War is something different. But a boring fight, no. I'm just not that type of a guy. Have you seen Azat Maksum? Yes, I've seen him. Gonna be a close fight, man. Tyson Nam could knock him out also. And I don't think that Azat Maksum is that good. He is good, but not that good. I think the guy is a bit overhyped. I think Nam could upset him. I don't know why Nam is such an underdog. Nam has a history of upsetting big names. Nam is not trash fighter, let's be honest. Many people behave like Maxim is the greatest prospect and like Nam is, like Nam is a trashy fighter, which is untrue, which is 100% spot off. I don't think Nam is a trash fighter, fellas. I am considering a bet on Melsik. I agree with Melsik bet. I also agree with Melsik Bagdasaryan bet. I have a feeling that Melsik Bagdasaryan could do a great job. So I'm not against Melsik bet, just to know. Not saying that I will be supporting it 100%, but like if I must pick a side in that fight, I would definitely win Melsik. My safer pick for that is fight starts round 3. Have you placed any bets? Oh man, believe it or not, that's a painful story for this event because Cowboys curse is real. Because Cowboys curse is pretty much real, and I'm going to send you a video to see what happened. Man, what can I say? The most that has happened to me is like in this video. Literally, Cowboys curse is real. So, really, Cowboys curse is real. Man, my curse is real. I only have 2 so far. Yes, Cowboys curse strikes again. Now, I'm going to tell you, I bet on Walt Harris versus Josh Parisian the fight will not go the distance. Guess what? Harris was flagged. So far, I only have Terence McKinney versus Nazim Sadikov. The fight will not go the distance. And I actually switched. I have Holm to win right now. I don't have the other bet because I decided to change. Like when I've seen what happened, then I switched to Holm to win clean. Predictions for Holm decision. I have a bet on Holm though. I switched my other pick, but I'm gonna tell you, betting is a very painful story on this fight card because I bet Walt Parisian versus Walt Harris versus Josh Parisian, and guess what? Harris was flagged by USADA. Then I only have right now Nazim Sadiko versus Terence McKinney. The fight will not go the distance, and I only have Holm to win. That's a painful story for this event. Why are people confidently betting Stella Nunez? She hadn't shown any takedown defense or grappling in any fight. I think she's gonna lose, but I didn't bet on Dudakova. I don't like Dudakova. I didn't bet on her, but I think Dudakova gonna win. Never been a fan of Dudakova though. Just no, never been a fan of Dudakova. Extremely a type of a fighter I don't like. She is extremely a type of the fighter I don't like. And I can't tell you I'm gonna enjoy that because I'm not gonna enjoy. You all know that I don't like Dudakova. But I believe she's going to win though. Like her opponent doesn't have good takedown defense, and I cannot say any positive words for Estela Nunez TDD. Sorry, but I simply can't. I know people might get angry, but I simply can't do it. I wanna lie, fellas. That's not me. Why would I even try to lie in the first place? I don't even think that makes much of a sense. This card might not be the most entertaining card you're gonna see. But I can only tell you we are going to push through, you know. I believe we're gonna push through. At least I'm hoping for the best. Not gonna say the best will happen. UFC always brings us a bad card after a great pay-per-view. I know. Maybe this card not gonna be that bad, but Holm versus Silva gonna be a boring fight. I can guarantee you that. Holm is like a technical fighter right now. If somebody is a technical fighter, you can't expect fireworks, you can't expect a war. That is definitely not gonna come to fruition, at least not today. I don't see it coming to fruition. At least not today it will come to fruition, no. Your prediction to a file. Man, to be honest, I've got no idea right now. Been asked that question like few minutes ago. Maybe Prohashka to fight the winner of Jan versus Platan. I don't know. That division is cursed, fella. Let's be honest, that division is cursed. Hope Jack fights Sean Brady in Sydney. Jamal Hill vacated his 205-pound belt after this fight with Hafez. Well, if he smokes out Hafez, I would like to see Jack versus Sean Brady, definitely. I would like to see that fight in Sydney. That fight would actually make sense to me in the first place. Maybe they should give belt to winner of Yan and the big Brazilian. Platan? You are talking about Platan Pereira, right? Yeri versus Yan would definitely make more sense because it would bring more of a hype. Because you know, we got Poland against Czech Republic. That would have been a great pay-per-view if you're asking me, especially if they make a card in Europe. Imagine Proashka fighting with Jan Blaovic. That would be great if you're asking me. I have to say it would be great. Yeri is under recovery. I'm not sure when he will be cleared to fight, but I mean he's still recovering, but his shoulder is better. I might do an announcement soon about the vacated title tomorrow. What happened to Hill? Achilles tendon injury. He's got the same injury like me, just a bit worse. You know, at least I didn't have to undergo surgery. He will have to. Can he train for fight yet? Yeri, yes, he can. Yeri can train, but he can't fight yet. Hill got injured and vacated the title when he was playing a basketball game. That is like I hurt myself on a soccer game and Hill hurt himself on a basketball game. Yeah, he tore his tendon off, I've seen. His Thompson test is probably negative. His leg will have to be in a cast. No, that's ugly cow food. I know. It's ugly for me too. Not gonna lie to you, it's ugly for me too. Do you think UFC want to make Yeri versus? How do you mean versus Israel? Israel is fighting Duplessis, right? He should be fighting Duplessis. You can sympathize with Hill. I'm already sympathizing. Watch my video and you will see. I recorded the video according to that. Please, I recorded the video of sympathizing with Hill. Please take a look at that video. I'm actually gonna pin that video. Hold on, I'm gonna pin that video. 1 second. Where is this? I'm actually sympathizing with him, yes. Israel could fight for the light heavyweight title if he beats DDP. Yes, only if he beats. He injured himself while playing basketball. That's crazy. Yeah, it is. Do you think what did you write, Succeed? 1 second, I'm pinning message. I haven't seen. Hold on. Do you think the Force will give up the belt? No, they didn't force him to give up the belt. He cannot recover in 6 months. It's impossible. It's the worst injury that can happen to a leg. How long? 6 to 8 months. 6 to 8 months, but probably 8. Do you think UFC forced him? No. He will likely be out until March 2024 phase. Yeah. Would UFC take belt if a big name like Izzy if that happened to him? Probably yes. Think probably yes, man. Achilles tendon injury is the worst thing that can happen to your sports career. I'm just telling you. I mean, look at me. Look how it crushed my dream. Think it might be longer than that. Really, I assumed Yeri gave it up, but Hill was forced. Yeri gave it up because of an injury. He was having a shoulder injury. Yeah, I'm sympathizing with Hill. Yes, I'm sympathizing. Recovery can take a while if his body doesn't react good to it. I'm telling you, that is the worst injury I have ever suffered. So, from my own experience, believe me, I wouldn't even wish something like that to my worst enemy. If Alex somehow won against Jan, then Izzy will try to fight him for the title later. You sure? Oh man, I just hope that guy isn't gonna become a two-division champ because I would have to listen to racial slurs all over the place and I don't have nerves for that. Where is that Dagestani in that division? You are talking about Ankalaev? Yes, Ankalaev could also fight for the belt. He fought for the belt and the fight ended in a draw, but I've got nothing against Ankalaev fighting for the belt. That would be okay to me. Yeah, Ankalaev for the belt is fine. Ankalaev? He is 12-5er. I don't know where is he. Last time he fought to a draw against Jan. He's been punished, I think. I don't know. He can only get punished because of that idiot Kadyrov. That idiot Kadyrov threatened to Dana White, so they should punish him because of that idiot Kadyrov. I don't like violent people. Yeah, Dana did not like what he did. Come on, man, you're threatening to UFC head honcho. You can do it in your stupid state of Russia and in your stupid ACA where Mayerbek Taisumov is your person. In UFC, you can't do that. Not because of that. So why do you think they punished him anyway in the first place? His post, he said he will never fight in the UFC. Really? Why? Why wouldn't he fight in the UFC? Maybe they offered him more money in some other promotion. Kalaev complained about the decision in the cage and talked about leaving. Then I was angry before the Kadyrov thing. And Kalaev is sick, that was a clean decision. Because they did not give him the belt. That guy is sick in the head, it was a clean draw. What should Zhalgas Zhumagulov say then? Zhalgas Zhumagulov was robbed twice, what should he say? And Kalaev is sick in the head. And I'm a fan of Ankalaev, and I'm telling that. You know that I'm a fan of Ankalaev. And I'm saying the guy is sick in the head. We could have Magomed versus Yan rematch later in the year. I would love that rematch, but I'm saying if Magomed really wrote that he's sick in the head, then Kadyrov is controlling his mind. And I don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't like people who are sick in the head. No, I like Ankalaev, but I don't think they should give him a title shot. No, they shouldn't. He's not active. He is inactive totally. Totally inactive. Yeah, that guy is 100% inactive. Like, give it to more active fighter. Who should Krylov fight next? Krylov Rakic makes sense to me. Or Krylov, I don't know, Krylov Rakic makes sense to me. I don't know whether it makes sense to you. I'm just saying to me that fight pretty much makes a lot of sense. Just unsure how are you gonna react. Ankalaev is best in that division. I don't want him to get belt. Want some strikers to fight. Ankalaev can also strike, let's be honest. His striking is not horrible. But okay, he is like all of Dagestani's dominantly wrestler, but his striking is not bad. He scored some vicious KOs in the past. Imagine if UFC tries to bring back Reyes in the mix. No, please. Please don't start, please. I don't want that to happen, please. Hill, Hirian, Pereira, Easy would be crazy fight. Yeah, would have been a crazy fight. Sorry guys, this weather is killing me. Just too much. Too much of a problem. This weather is killing me. Ankalaev would ruin the excitement. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. I have to say he would. Alexander Gustafsson versus Reyes should be a fight next. That fight would make sense to me. That fight would absolutely make sense to me. Gustafsson should retire. Yes, he should. He was unable to win the belt. He should just, stop looking for it. I mean, it's okay, man. You did what you could. But you can't do it anymore. Just accept you can't do it anymore. You don't have it inside of yourself anymore. Feel bad for him. Me too. You're not the only one, believe me. I also feel bad too. Chandler versus Islam. Does no one want the belt in 155? What's going on? It seems nobody's interested in that title fight. Believe it or not, it seems nobody's interested at the moment. Right now, it seems nobody's interested. So, I don't know what is going to be the future. Like, Oliveira rejected to fight Makachev again. And I don't know who's gonna get into title contention. Either Volk will fight Islam. Volk Islam is not gonna happen right now because Volk has to undergo surgery, but maybe sometime later. So our man interview, he went man with Chandler. He mentioned Islam though. Benny and Chandler. Yeah, but it's too early to give that rematch. Possibly Justin. Justin did say that he wants one more title run. What if Dustin wins? How about that? Yeah, what are we gonna do if Dustin wins? Hello, Benjo, how you doing? Dustin could fight Islam, that would be a good idea. Yeah, it would have been an awesome idea if you're asking me. Tomorrow, 100% roasting Durev, probably roasting Dudakova, and let's see who else could we roast. Probably Holm, she's pretty a boring fighter. She's probably gonna win, but she's boring. Maybe McKinney and Sadikov could be great candidates for roasting. McKinney was threatened to the MMA guru, so he could be a good candidate. But the winner of BMF belt will be too hurt after that fight. Gaethje and Poirier almost die when they fight. That's gonna be a banger of a fight, at least by the two of them. I don't know how much their bodies can handle. I really don't know how much their bodies can handle. They always need 6 month rest. Well, they prohibit them from fighting for 6 months because they took part in wars, which is kind of normal. No, it's kind of normal. You shouldn't be surprised by that because when you take part in a war, of course, you are going to get a longer medical suspension. They both want a title shot, so they might not have a choice. Well, if they suspend them for 6 months, it's not UFC who makes suspensions. You know who makes suspensions. It's not UFC. I love their fight. I'm a big fan of them. Me too. But UFC is not making suspensions. Medical team is making. Yeah, if they suspend them, true. Can't fight in Dubai too early. The only way to fight in Dubai if we see round one knockout. Medical team is gonna decide that. You know that medical team is the one to take care of suspensions. It's pretty much a different part of the game, if you know what I mean. Only Arman and Chandler can fight Islam. It's possible that Dustin could beat Justin quickly. Justin had a war with Rafael. To be honest, I say fight not going the distance, and that's one and only thing I'm gonna say about that fight. If you're asking me to pick a side, it's gonna be very much 50-50. I know you will ask that question, and that is spot on, but it's gonna be a 50-50 to me. Yeah, it's very much crazy. How about that? It's very much crazy, yeah. It is very much crazy, my dear fellas. Think it will be 3-round war. I want it to last more, but that's like a BMF title fight. I know. I don't see it going the distance. I don't know how could it go the distance when they are both brawlers. Maybe by some kind of a surprise? No. Do I believe in miracles? Well, yes and no. It's title fight and headliner. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, I don't believe in miracles. I'm 35, I don't believe in miracles. I'm too old to believe in miracles, fella. Not saying that's wrong, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that's wrong, I'm just too old to believe in that. I'm just saying I'm too old to believe in miracles. The high rank guy with win is Armen. You mean the highest rank? Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah, after Oliveira, yes. Yes, but I don't think this doesn't seem much probable to me. That fight right now at the moment doesn't seem much probable to me. Like Armen is slammed too, it's too early for that. Plus Armen lost to Gamrot. Think Armen will fight Benel. Benel is something different, but if you're saying me that Armen is gonna fight Islam in the rematch, I can't buy that. Benel lost, Chandler lost. That could be okay. Armen Benel makes sense to me. It is spot on. Yes, I know. I actually thought Fiziev won, though. I was a bit surprised. Sad news that Fiziev lost, but he did. Very sad news. Rafael lost in a close decision, so I can see him fighting Gamrot. Yeah, that could be a fair fight. Poirier versus Gaethje fighting each other. Oliveira refused. Yes, Oliveira refused. Only Gamrot and Armen on win streak. Maybe they should fight each other. Yeah, only Gamrot and Armen are on a winning streak right now. Only the two of them. Believe it or not, sounds pretty much sad, isn't it? Yeah, I can say it sounds pretty much sad. Even to me in the first place. Not the best way to go. Yeah, the two should fight each other. Why not, man? Gamrot and Armen would be. It was a very close fight. The best time to give Conor the Islam fight. Conor is a showman. You know he's not gonna fight. Everybody knows that. I mean, why would he fight? The guy has all the money of this world. Why would he even risk hurting himself with fighting? Does it even make sense? Nah. Not gonna buy that. Nah. That's just too unreal to me. In the first place, that is too unreal. I believe that is a bit too unreal at the moment. At least for me, that sounds a bit unreal. Again, I'm not gonna say it will happen or not happen, but I'm just saying it sounds a bit unreal to me in the first place right now. If Conor loses, then no. Another crazy thing is Leon and Colby in Dubai. No, that would be horrible. Leon and Colby in Dubai would be horrible. Ah, man, I mean, come on, you're not gonna bring the hype. Why would you let Colby fight in Dubai? It's insanity. If you want the hype, then let Colby fight in the US. You're not going to get the insanity. Colby versus Edwards should be in MSG. Yeah, doesn't have to be MSG anywhere. Literally anywhere in America, Colby would be very popular. Or maybe in Washington D.C. UFC don't want Colby in John's card. Well, they don't have to put him in John Jones' card. They can put him in a different card. Why not? We have one pay-per-view every single month. Colby would expose Jones. They like to go too far, all of them. They really like to go too far. So I wouldn't be pretty much surprised if, if they start arguing each other. And no, I wouldn't be surprised. Should Dan Hooker fight RDA or Arman next? RDA. UFC need make big fights in Dubai, of course. I'm really wondering when are they gonna make announcements. I'm really wondering when are they gonna make the announcements. Seen some big fights happening, and yeah, officially the best predictor is here. I will have 3 announcements to make tomorrow. What do you think of Jalgas finally being cut? Well, it was about the time. Think Arman is fighting Benny next. Yeah, they're gonna get a lot of money from Dubai people. I can agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. Arman is fighting Benny next. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Still weird. It is. It is. Can't agree more. It is. It is weird. Tomorrow I'm gonna make those predictions of set fights. Don't have time in the evening. Like, this construction job is literally killing me. So if I'm looking like I'm super tired, I am super tired. But I'm not gonna give up because of you. Belal versus Leon would be better in Dubai. Yeah, I can't agree more. I think Benel could win by decision. I don't know what to think about that. I'm a bit unsure. I just don't like when it's too hot, fellas. It's just too damn fucking hot. Me too. Arman versus Ben is interesting. I would love to see that fight. I've got nothing against that fight if you're asking me. Literally, I've got nothing against that fight. Arman beat Gamrot in my opinion. I also thought Arman won. That was also my call. Hello, Daddy Shot. How you doing? I also thought he won. Turner also beat Gamrot. I'm unsure about Turner fight, but about Sarukian, I thought Sarukian won. Maybe they are pushing Gamrot for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, there is a chance that they are pushing Gamrot for some reason. Yeah, they could be pushing Gamrot for some reason. I just don't know which is the reason, though. In the first place, I'm unsure which is the reason. Maybe they like his fighting style. Maybe he has a lot of fans. I don't know. But I'm a bit surprised with the fact that they are pushing Gamrot that much. There must be a reason for it. Graham Dawson might surprise everyone if he keeps climbing the ranks. Graham Dawson gonna be one of the most boring fighters I've ever seen. But he's gonna win, like, he's a control fighter. But he's winning. No, the point with Graham Dawson is the fact that he is winning. And people are probably gonna criticize Graham Dawson because of his fighting strategy, because of his fighting resume. But whatever they say, they can never say that the guy is not winning fights because he is constantly winning fights. He won every single fight recently. Yes, he's a boring fighter with control expertise, but if you're winning, they must promote you. They must give you good rankings. If you keep winning, they must give you good rankings if you keep winning. That is like normal. When somebody keeps winning, you should reward him. That would be normal to me. If you're asking me, that would be normal. Do you think Damir should fight Frevola next or Moicano? Moicano when Moicano recovers. I believe he should fight Moicano next when Moicano recovers. Yeah, I believe he should fight Moicano next when Moicano recovers, yes. But you are right when you say I should sympathize with Hill. You are definitely right about that. Crazy that Guram and Damir were supposed to be contenders. It happens, it's UFC. Like, there are many weird things in the world of UFC, and that is one part of the game. Like, all of that is a part of the game. When you're having issues with the UFC, it has to happen sooner or later. Really has to happen sooner or later, but that's all a part of the game. Like, I mean, what can you say? What can you do? What can you say? I mean, let's just be honest. What can you say about that? Yeah, it's crazy to some point. To some point, it really is crazy. But we're gonna grind through it. Anything happens for a reason, fellas. If you're asking me, literally anything is happening for a reason. So I'm hoping it's gonna get better and better as time goes by. True. Yeah, everything's happening for a reason. I can tell you that. It's not that I'm trying to be biased, etc. I'm just realistic. Every single thing in the world happened for a reason. Now, if you're asking me, for example, maybe I had the nasty leg injury to become a better person. Maybe it forced me to make some decisions which were very hard for me to make. For example, I would have never opened a construction company if that injury didn't happen. But I didn't have choice, guys. I need to pay my bills. I really need to pay my bills. I love this job, but I can't live from this. I can pay my bills. I can pay for my fuel and I can pay a bit for my food, and that's it. Do you think Paul Craig could possibly try and go at the title if he can win his next fight and get back on the top? Paul Craig needs to work on his striking. He is a pure BJJ fighter. And I believe if he improves his striking, then the answer to your question could be yes. Ankalaev versus Yan was a clean draw to me. But what Kadyrov did on Twitter later, it was just, now I understand why they don't like that guy. Paul Craig has a long road ahead. Paul Craig needs to fix his striking. He is the best ground fighter I've seen, but he needs to fix his striking if he wants to score some vicious results, because without improved striking, he won't be able to reach far. He won't be able to reach far with horrible striking. Just saying, if you have horrible striking, you can't. There's nothing. There's literally nothing you can do. Your options are heavily limited, and you're a sitting duck. Just saying, you're gonna turn yourself into a sitting duck, and I can't be a fan of sitting ducks, and you know that very well. Like, being a sitting duck, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good to be a sitting duck. No, his footwork is spot off, and many other things he is doing are spot off. So I'm just saying, there are many things that guy should fix before even thinking of pushing everything to the next level. Like, tomorrow I'm not working on the construction. Thanks God, construction company is free weekend. That is all. I had an agreement with those who I work. I said UFC on weekends, and they are like, Vlad, you're free every weekend, so thanks God. But I can focus on other jobs, or I can focus on that, on article writing. I can focus on YouTube, but yeah. Mokaev Elliott, yes, will be a tough fight. I see Mokaev winning a close decision. Elliott is a tough fighter to beat, but I'm telling you, since the fight is in Dubai, I see Mokaev winning a close decision. A very close decision. Yeah, but this construction company job is at least I'm free on weekends. That's what I was asking. But when refing starts, I won't be free. I won't be free any day. There won't be a single free day for me when refing starts. But that's me, I'm a grinder. He has Mokaev recovered. I don't even want to think about that, man. I don't know how his leg survived that. He had a nasty injury. Man, I don't know how his leg survived that. I thought Fido was gonna finish him. I actually thought Fido finished him. At one point, I thought it was a verbal submission, but it seems it wasn't. It seems it was just my imagination. I think he should take his time, not rush to come back. Thoughts that Suro was going to lose. Me too. Me too, when he was unable to submit his opponent, but he won via decision. Was a close fight, though. Pretty much was a close fight, I can't tell you that. Was a nice fight, yeah. Do you think that Suro is overhyped, or will he be a contender? He will be a contender. No, the guy is not overhyped. He is young, he's got a lot of time to work on his abilities. He's not going to be a contender only if he hurts himself. Only if he suffers a nasty injury or something like that, but yeah. Guys, do you know that I smoked out DraftKings again? Did I tell you that? They messaged me again. They don't understand, no, so it seems I will have to make another video. Like, they behave like they are idiots. I didn't know that. No, really, they are behaving like they are idiots. I rejected them once. First, they rejected me. Then, like, after 7, 8 months, they contacted me. I rejected them, and they are contacting again. It seems they have mind issues. Somebody is obviously sick in the head. If you're DraftKings, it doesn't have to mean that I'm impressed by you. You rejected me once. Fuck off. So, many people think are like dollars are the most important. There are people who value honor above dollars. I mean, of course, I want to earn money. That's okay. But if you rejected me, I'm not gonna give, like, you rejected me. What do you want? So what? I won the tournament and now I'm good, huh? Well, you can kiss Cody Septic says. I smoked out your boy, and so what? You have double standards. I don't work with people who have double standards. And there's nothing you can do about that because that's a part of my culture. Why would I promote somebody who is gonna turn me into a company rat? I'm not gonna be a company rat. I'm a free-minded guy. Even if they even sent me some kind of a contract and they're like, you should do this, you should do that. Well, I'm going to do exactly this. Of course, I'm not going to ink some kind of a shitty contract where you're limiting what am I going to say and what am I not going to say. What do you think of the Curtis versus Almeida matchup? That's a fantastic fight. That really is a fantastic fight. I'm hoping for Curtis though, but it's gonna be tough. Almeida is dangerous. He's got good angling and he's moving constantly to that left side, which could create many problems for Chris Curtis, especially because Chris Curtis doesn't have good angling and he needs to fight inside the pocket. Not gonna be easy against Almeida. Yeah, but the DraftKings they are looking. I mean, such a big company. They are like starting to look desperate. I mean, come on. I don't want to cooperate with you. Screw you. Forget about me. Don't waste my time. Really hope we get Almeida versus Sergey one day. That would be amazing. It would have definitely be an amazing fight. I can confirm that. Yes, I can confirm it would have been an amazing fight. Can't agree more. Let's be honest, I can't agree more. I believe that is a very nice fight. If you're gonna if you're gonna ask me, that is gonna be a very nice fight. What do you think of Usman ducking to fight Shavkat unless it's a title shot? He knows he's gonna lose. That's what I think. Kamaru, you know you're gonna lose. You're a clown with big lying nose like Pinocchio because you're gonna lose. Your nose is growing, Kamaru. You're gonna lose. Clown. And imagine what are the his fans are going to say now. "Nee, you spoke against my religion. Nee." They would say exactly that. As soon as you say something against their guy, they're instantly saying that you spoke against their religion. And they are behaving like crybabies. Wish Hamzat fought Usman, he could have retired him. Yes, he could have. But Usman is stacked and loaded with injuries, and he is also walking injury like Jimmy Crute, so I'm unsure that fight is gonna bring many good things to this world. No, just don't think it's gonna bring many good things. No, just don't see that fight as a high potential fight. I don't even consider it a good call. Imagine Usman wants to fight the winner of Colby Edwards. You're joking, right? Tell me this is some kind of a sick joke. Usman is a walking injury, man. That guy is gonna get crumbled sooner or later. He's gonna get crumbled. The guy is a walking injury. Come on. I mean, come on, the guy's a walking injury. Do you think Belal would crumble Usman? Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, I'll tell you one thing. Belal is extremely boring fighter. That is true, but he deserves title shot. I don't get Belal hate because he deserves title shot. If there is one thing I don't get, that is Belal hate. I believe that guy deserves a title shot, yes. Alright, fellas, I would stay more, but need to rest. I'm very tired. Anyway, thank you all for the chat. If I can't sleep, I might do another one later, but only if I can't sleep. If I'm able to sleep, tomorrow I'm streaming. So tomorrow I'm gonna make predictions for those fights. And of course, I'm covering the UFC event. Luckily, tomorrow I don't work on the construction. This heat is literally, man, this painting, it's so hard. Like it's when it's 35 degrees outside, it's very hard. But okay, I got used to it. Thank you all and catch you later. I love you all. Maybe I will stream later, maybe not, but tomorrow I'm covering the event.